4Xploring is more than just an ordinary adventure. So I did a thing. I took a huge leap of faith. After a lot of praying and soul searching, I decided it was time for me to head back out west. I packed up all my belongings in my Jeep and I headed west. You know, they say it's not what you know, but who you know. So I have a friend who lives in Wyoming, and he's been on several adventures with 4Xploring. And just so happens, about the time when I felt like something needed to change in my life, I reached out to him, and he was going on this adventure with 4Xploring in October, and it was to the northern rim of the Grand Canyon along the Arizona Strip. And I was able to ride shotgun with this friend on my first ever 4Xploring adventure, and it was like no other adventure I've ever experienced. It was amazing and spectacular. But what is 4Xploring? 4Xploring takes you on the path less traveled, with endless vistas, warm campfires, countless stars, just a few perks you encounter. It's a backcountry adventure with sand, rocks, 2 tracks specifically selected for you. 4Xploring provides guided 4x4 off-road adventures from overlanding to rock crawling on the trails. They take care of all the logistics, and most adventures, they provide incredibly yummy, delicious camp meals. You know what? Process. 4Xploring is a venture for off-road enthusiasts to engage in and savor a lifestyle that is adventurous. 4Xploring brings off-road enthusiasts together for a shared experience and lifelong friendships. Meet Bob and Mary, owners of 4Xploring. Bob is a die-hard Jeep enthusiast who founded 4Xploring. It's a proud division of T&T Customs. T&T Customs is a full-time automotive shop as well as a design and manufacture company of aftermarket Jeep products. T&T Customs and 4Xploring help you master your terrain. The 4Xploring 2022 Fall Adventure was a 5-day, 4-night overland trip along the northern rim of the Grand Canyon. I was able to join in at the last minute as a passenger in my friend's JKU. We met up with part of the group Saturday morning in Cheyenne, Wyoming, the headquarters of T&T Customs and 4Xploring, and began the 2-day pre-adventure trek to Mesquite, Nevada, where the rest of the group was meeting as the starting point for the 2022 Fall Adventure. This is a lot of gas cans.
65 gallons of petrol and 20 gallons of diesel.
Wow. Are they full yet? Are you gonna wait?
No, I'm not gonna haul them full. Russell brought these 2 full, and then I filled the 2 front ones just for some tongue ballast.
Right.
And the water jug is full for us to have extra drinking water for ballast, basically. But yeah, there's no point in loading it till we get there.
Right. But
It's
gas prices might be cheaper here, though.
Oh, they are. I guarantee you they are. But it's a horse apiece. You pay $4 a gallon here or $5 a gallon there, or get 8 miles to the gallon getting there, or 10 miles to the gallon getting there. So it's a wash.
Radio check.
Copy.
Russ copies.
We headed south to Colorado through the Rocky Mountains. My first time back since I left almost a year ago. It felt so good to see those majestic mountain ranges again. It only confirmed I made the right choice to leave the Midwest and get back out to the wild, wild West. As daylight was growing to a close, we looked for a place to set up camp for the night. Cathedral Valley, Utah was our stopping point. I quickly set up my tent and then spent the next couple of minutes gazing at the amazing night sky. Good morning. Did you sleep good? Cathedral Valley is a remote district at the northern end of the Capitol Reef National Park, a scenic backcountry gem dominated by southern Utah's soaring sandstone monoliths scattered throughout the vast high desert. The next morning, we packed up and headed to Mesquite, Nevada. We were on a time crunch as we needed to get to Mesquite by 3 p.m. for hotel check-in. Our last chance for amenities for the next 5 days. Along the way, we cut through Zion National Park, one of the 5 mighty national parks in Utah. A national park pass is required or an entrance fee. Zion is spectacular with take-your-breath-away views. We took the scenic byway, the Zion National Scenic Byway, which is on State Road 9 and goes through the towns of Rockville and Springdale, Utah. Utah, by the way, has 28 scenic byways. This byway showcases stunning views, out-of-this-world rock formations, mounds, towers, and hilltops. Its layered strata has a variety of colors from rusty red, orange, cream, yellow, and brown, and a landscape peppered with desert pine, sagebrush, and wildflowers. Over 1 million years of water and wind has shaped this landscape to the amazing scenes we see today. Holy Jesus, you could just run right off into nowhere. These are the switchbacks. So this means you gotta go slow. We're going down. Hopefully they only let so many through, maybe. Holy, this is so majestic. Oh, oh. Why does it have to be on my side? Oh good, this one will be on your side. Are you scared? Oh, look at that little bridge thing. Oh, just pay attention to the road though, okay? Oh! Look at how majestic this is. Once we reached Mesquite, it was time to check into the hotel and a last-minute check of the vehicles. Do you mind if I ask you what you're doing?
No.
What are you doing?
We're changing a drag link end that's a little loose before we get in the middle of nowhere and have to do it in the dirt. It's easier to do it here. Hit the end of the knuckle here when you're gonna have to hit it. Popped.
So is that lucky that that part was there at the store, or is that a normal part that would have been?
These are pretty common.
Okay.
Chevy used this on their drag links from 76 to 91, so it's a pretty common, most part stores. Although their 91 is, shouldn't do math in public,
31.
yeah, 30 some years old already, but there's still a lot of them trucks on the road.
So what are you doing to this side?
I was making sure the castle nut was tight. That's why I took the cotter key out.
Right.
And it is. So we're not going to mess with that side, because in order to do that, we got to either pull the radiator or pull the pitman arm. And I don't have pitman arm puller, so that means we're pulling the radiator to get the joint enough room to get out of the pitman arm. And I'd rather not mess with it if I don't have to. And if I have to, then we'll mess with it.
Stay tuned to Jeep Life with Jeep Momma as I continue to share this epic adventure in 5 parts, plus some bonus material like Bob's top 5 overland cooking tips and some of his secret cooking recipes. In the meantime, I have planted my feet in Cheyenne and have hit the pavement in search of a job and a place to call my own.